how I know. Can you guys hear me? The mic fine? Here's how I know Chris Hodges is not a racist. He owns way more rap albums than I do. Of course, if you can hear the sound of my voice, that's not too surprising. Speaking of racism, and he just was, and I don't want to bring anybody down. I know that there's all this talk about racism. There was a guy, we're talking about a lot of things in the news right now. Why are we talking about this? This surprises me. Don't destroy the art. All right, this surprises me. There was a guy who was on CNN, Jim Acosta, and he's a Republican. This has nothing to do with being Republican or Democrat. It does not. Really, it does not, what you're about to say. It does not. I'm not picking a side. But he said, what if the president said to you, right now, I'm a racist? Would you still support him? And then there was a pause. And Jim Acosta said, you have to think about it? And the guy said, well, it depends on who he's running against. What? If the president, Republican or Democrat, says, yeah, I'm straight up racist, vote for me, you gotta say no on that. It's like, it depends on who I'm running against. It's like, okay, you're racist, but then the Democrat has to be super racist? And it's like, I don't know. It's like, hey, black people and rainbows, yes. All the colors. If you're talking about secretly being gay, Chris Ivy, does anybody watch PBS? PBS? Did you know Alabama was the only PBS channel that didn't show this episode of Arthur?
Oh, yeah.
And for those who don't know, there's an episode of Arthur, and Arthur is a cartoon. And Arthur, they say he's a Andy or aardvark or something? I don't know. He looks weird. It's an abomination, whatever he is. And so, his teacher is an aardvark. His male teacher is an aardvark. And this is a same-sex marriage. So, the male aardvark teacher is marrying his boyfriend, who is a rat. And Alabama was the only channel that didn't show it in the country. And I thought, that makes sense. It makes sense because it was a little controversial and a little too much. I mean, an aardvark marrying a rat? Gross. Gross. I'm all about gay marriage, but not interspecies marriage, all right? Stay in your lane, aardvarks. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Atlanta. She's one of the old school fresh grounders. We all started together back in the day. And she's in from Atlanta, coming to talk to you folks with the microphone, with her mouth and her comedy words. Please welcome to the stage the wonderful Caroline X. Summers.
Okay, so that was a weird start.
Yes, it was. My apologies. Caroline X, everybody!
Thank you for the sequel on the applause. Keep it going for both of the Chris's. And my girl Jackie Brown, her first time with Red Curtain Comics. All right, so I'm going to try to keep this short because we're all tired. I know I am. It is way past, this bra should already be off a clock. So I hope I look all right though. It's been pointed out to me. Well, thank you. Okay, I appreciate that because the other day I was at the store and the lady at the cashier, it was a Sunday morning and I was just buying bread. And I get up to the cash register and she goes, well, don't you look comfortable? And I said to her, thank you, because that's what you do in a polite society. But in the back of my head, I was like, what the fuck you mean I look comfortable? That is not a compliment. That pretty much means you look like you put in no effort. Did they just back you up in the mattress and just dump you in front of the store? Your life sucks, doesn't it? I said probably. When I was, I always had high hopes for my life. When I was 4 years old, my mom caught me eating dog food. And she was like, why? What? And I said, but what if I'm poor? And I have to eat this one day. And she was like, you're right. Go good as it's gonna get for you, sweetie. It's best you know now. But I'm gonna tell you something about myself, and it might make you not like me, but then you're gonna like me again, so don't worry. I don't like kids. And see, I know, dead side, yeah, one person doesn't like kids. It's mainly like babies and like little things that are unpredictable that could just explode into diarrhea and vomit at any given time. I like kids when they're about the age that if you home alone them, they would survive. That is when I can hang out with some kids, okay? But a friend of mine got like super pissed at me the other day. She's got like 4 of these things, and she's gonna have another one. And everybody gets all excited, and they show you the sonogram. They're like, look, I've got something growing inside my body. And I'm always looking at these things like, remember old porn back in the 80s when you didn't actually get the channel? And you're like, I think I see a penis, or an arm, or are there 3 of them? And what is going on? But I didn't want to come over because I didn't want to deal with her kids because they're all under the age of 3. And she was like, she's like, well, I don't understand why you don't like my kids. I was like, well, you won't come to my house because you don't like my cats. It's a preference thing. She's like, that's different. Cats could scratch you. And I was like, kids will bite. Those motherfuckers will draw blood quicker than any fucking thing I've ever seen. And she's like, well, they shit in a box. Your son still shits in his diaper. He's old enough that he can call you from the bathroom and tell you to come wipe his ass. At least my cat covers his shit up. And she was like, well, when they get in heat, they're weird. I said, have you met a teenager? Come on. So let's see what else I'm going to talk about. I wrote my shit down. It says right there, I don't like kids. Should get it tattooed so I can just. But what else? So this lady at the grocery store the other day, not the same one that told me I look comfortable, different one, told me that the world's going to end soon. I said fine, because I could really use a long nap. And shit's getting kind of crazy. But she starts talking to me about the rapture, and she wants to know if I have like a, relationship with God. And I was like fascinated by this rapture. These people are just going to be like God's going to put on the Dyson and just start moving up the righteous. Let's go, up we go. You've earned this. You've earned it. And I'm Catholic, so we don't believe in any of that garbage. And but I don't really believe in anything much anymore. But we used to believe in purgatory, which I used to always explain as like God's timeout chair. Like you just sit there for 5,000 years and think about that Motley Crue tattoo that you just had to have. But I saw this bumper sticker, and I didn't like it because it was very sanctimonious, and it said, in case of rapture, this car will become unmanned. So I'm going to get a bumper sticker that says, in case of rapture, can I have your car? I'm going to leave you on this. I travel a lot, so I stay in some Airbnbs. And usually people describe themselves in a way that will make you feel safe enough to stay with them, that they're not going to murder you, or steal your identity, or sell a kidney, or whatever nightmarish things can happen when you stay with a stranger. But there was this one profile of this girl, and it was from Birmingham, so you may know her. I'm not going to say her name, but we'll just go with the description of what she described herself. She said she was an allurophile. Do you know what this is? Anyone? I had to Google it. I was like, I need to know what this means. And even like Google even laughed. Like when I saw the 2 words. It means cat lover. She had to use a 4 fucking syllable word to say that she was a cat lover. Oh, and she was a microbiologist, and she had all these other fun words. But there was like 4 fucking paragraphs of what to do if the cat's gone out. Because apparently the cats that she does have, they want to escape, and I can probably see why. And so the whole way I'm on there, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let the cats out. I'm not gonna want to let the cats out, but that is the first fucking thing that I'm gonna do. So I didn't stay with her. But anyway, that's my time. My name's Caroline. Thanks for being with us.
Keep it going for Caroline Exum, everybody! Child-hating Caroline Exum. I mean, kids are